It was a rainy day in Mumbai when our friend Sahran took us on a walking tour, and one of the places we visited was Xavier College, one of the most prestigious colleges in India, and while we were there, a spontaneous discussion on politics and life in general broke out. Let's go see what happened. St. Xavier's College. St. Xavier's, yeah. Most prestigious college in the country for arts. You mean culturally he's made it worse, right?
It's fascinating because as we talk to people here, we get such diverse, like we get either people who really like him and think he's made things better, or we get people who really like you and other, I think even, it seems like it's kind of like the US too, right? The more educated,
the
less likely they are to support him. Right? But it's, so how has he made things worse?
I mean, one is...
Because I feel like the infrastructure he's done probably a pretty good job on.
So what he's done is whatever policies and whatever he's trying to do, it's helping only the rich get
richer still, yeah.
Wow.
You know, and the common man is still suffering. The prices of everything is rising.
Okay, but the income isn't.
And the income isn't. You know, so and he said the good days will come. And then when you criticize, when the opposition criticizes and everything,
they attack.
Then they're like, what did you do during your time, you know, when you were ruling?
Yeah.
So then they don't address, or then they'll create something in the country that will divert everyone's attention towards that. And then they'll forget that.
The old tricks, huh? They roll out the old tricks immediately. Look over here, there's a fire, right? You know, and
So what about the monetary, that he did that whole thing?
That was so bad.
It was so bad?
Painful, huh?
Wasn't that to start helping recognize some of the money that's hidden?
No, I think it was more to benefit him.
And his friends, his cronies? Politicians are all the same around the world,
The problem?
No, I'm just curious because
these are great questions.
No, and you know what happened when he announced the demonetization policy?
Yeah.
I think just at that same time, Trump...
Should we go to the next door where people aren't walking through, maybe?
Yeah.
That way I can still film.
At the same time where Trump was elected president.
Yes.
So there was this whole, meme and jokes flying around the internet. We won't let America have the last laugh.
No.
Oh, because
we'll outdo them in the political stupidity, huh?
Trump, okay, but look what our prime minister has done, And I mean, he was a tea seller.
Yes. So he's not educated.
And he was responsible for one of the riots in the state in 2002.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's true.
So now it's, like he's got a political experience, but you have to be like educated now. Barack Obama, Harvard Law.
Men of letters.
President of the United States.
Yeah, and he was not only Harvard Law. He was what is that?
Cum laude?
No, there's that position that they have in.
Oh, the law review too, on top, which is very prestigious, and to get on there, the Harvard Law Review is, very, very few people,
So we have like politicians who've just gone up with political experience and
cronyism.
They're not educated. So then it also kind of gives a very negative example to the masses.
Right, not to educate.
And then you just join a political party and then you kind of like do what they ask you to do.
It becomes like a church almost, right?
Yeah.
Like you start following it.
As an American, it's I always heard, you're going to be a bit shocked by the poverty and all, but to me, I see as bad in northern Philadelphia, but
it's more limited?
Yeah, more smaller, but increasing, unfortunately. But what really was shocking to me is the rigid class structure. As an American, this is something new to me. I mean, the elites literally walk around with their nose in the air, so
it's been fascinating because we've been staying at some pretty nice hotels, and then you encounter those
sorts, and it's like, whoa, let me get out of your way,
And they walk around like they own
everything and all,
here,
Amazing structure.
See, this is what I was worried about, that it's not going to open again at some point, so I don't want to close it too much.
It's like going to school at Hogwarts here, huh?
Yeah.
It's like
gorgeous school.
Really lovely.
A lot of Bollywood movies have been shot here.
Oh, I can imagine, you know. I mean, what a set, what a
Where they're
backdrop.
going to college and they
Yeah.
So we call this the quad.
So I
This
mean,
is the
these
quad, huh?
kids are the creme de la creme, right, of
Yes.
the country, because to get in here,
You must be a
So
genius
hopefully
engineer or a...
graduate, they'll be the
right?
Yeah, a short job, right, coming out. Amazing.
Well, that's what it is, right? That's what the fight here is for. Like, you know,
Yeah,
my
everywhere,
kids
get a
who
good
grow
job.
up in America. I'm Gujarati
Oh, okay.
by birth, but I was raised in America and.
Your Indian origin.
Origin, yeah.
Okay.
So our story is that my grandfather was a train
Okay.
person, like a conductor, you know, nothing big, but
Yeah.
he had 7 children and he made sure every one of them got a college education back in the 60s,
Right.
which was a big deal.
Yeah.
So they're all in America now doing very well.
Right.
And, you know, I hassle my kids about education all the time and they're like, stop, Mom, you're annoying. But I said, you have to see the difference that education made
Right,
to
in your
my
life,
family.
yeah.
Like, we were literally lower middle. My grandfather was lower middle class.
Yeah.
And now he has his whole family in America doing very, very well.
Yeah.
In one generation,
One generation. Yeah.
education made that difference.
Yeah.
So they take it for granted, but
Yeah.
I try to explain to them what a difference it
Yeah.
makes, you know, so.
For sure.
So I love the US so much. Now you said you wanted to buy the T-shirt or
Yes.
something, right? I try to collect the Ivy League sweatshirts and T-shirts.
Nice.
So I've managed to get a few.
Oh,
So I don't have Yale. I don't have NYU.
Oh, that's where I went.
he went to NYU, yeah.
Stone.
Sorry?
No,
Not Stern. I went to the College of Arts and Science, which looks a little more like this, to be honest. So
Okay.
the old Gothic, but yeah, I can certainly get you an NYU T-shirt or whatever. And if you find one for me, maybe we can exchange, huh?
I'm gonna actually.
Should we move
Yeah,
on?
shall we move on then? Okay.
Or should we take a taxi to Starbucks because I really need a coffee now?
Next stop, Starbucks, it sounds like.
Okay.
Look at this old guy looking up so piously.
Okay. Do you need like tickets to get on the bus?
Opposite sides of the same coin, because I was always very fascinated with India from a very, very young age, you know. And that's why it's so amazing for me to finally get here, you know.
Right.
How old are you by?
I'm 34.
34, so I'm 55 it took me to get here, you know. So don't, think you won't make it.
कैमरा है क्या सर?
जी हाँ साहब।
हिंदी आता है?
अच्छा से? अच्छा, ठीक है साहब।
तो आपका रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं क्या?
आप बोलते महाराष्ट्रियन?
नो आई एम अ कैथलिक गाय.
जी हाँ, a southerner. The south, yeah? Kerala?
नो नो.
अच्छा,
मुंबई.
मुंबई से।
मुंबई से.
अच्छा,
आप अच्छा हिंदी बोलते सर.
धन्यवाद भाई।
बहुत अच्छा. कहाँ से सर?
New York से?
ओह.
Yes, you can see people hanging out of the bus.
Oh yeah.
आज बारिश गिरा ना?
बहुत ही लोग हैं।
नहीं, कल रात से बारिश बहुत ज़्यादा गिर रहा है ना, मगर शाम को गिर रहा है.
ये बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं समझते हैं।
हाँ?
बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं समझते हैं।
हिंदी ज़्यादा नहीं समझता.
Sorry.
Where did you learn? Like you've been
The
learning?
magic of Netflix, huh?
No, he does tape.
I do
those
tapes and
language tapes
flashcards,
stuff,
but I think that you have to hear it first, right? All languages.
yeah, watching the movies helps just solidify understanding.
Right, exactly. You have to be able to identify the words, and then you flashcards and tapes and all this.
Yeah.
But you must speak a few languages.
Just Hindi.
Hindi
Yeah.
or
But-
English.
Yeah, and Hindi is my second language.
Ah, really? Wow.
Yeah.
So you learned English,
English first.
primarily, yeah?
Ah, it feels so good, the air.
Yeah, it's nice.
Open the window more. That's the nice thing about the rain, right? It
freshens up a bit.
Freshens up the air.
You know English? Hindi, what I'm saying, you understand?
Hindi or English?
I say good
Sorry,
people are
Portuguese?
just saying.
We stay at the Intercontinental on Marine Drive.
No, what I say, the good people, they show you the roads, everything here.
Oh,
yes.
From your New York people is not good, but Indian people are very good.
You got that right, my friend. Bilko.
Real cool.
You have to forgive my pronunciation, huh? Maaf kiji.
Why I have to say you saying Mafki? Not did anything. See, that is the stock exchange. And this is the Flora Fountain. This is the Walker Day they make.
To honor workers, huh? I think that every city has an almost tangible energy to it. Sometimes there are moments, just like this taxi ride on a rainy day through the neighborhoods of Mumbai, that really help the traveler get a feel for that particular city, as well as the folks that inhabit it.
I hope we're not ruining your time. I needed coffee. I need my coffee, and that doesn't seem so easy to get.
Well, when you travel as an American, when you go abroad, you know, they give you these coffees called Americanos, which are basically espresso, but watered down.
Yeah.
But our hope is Starbucks will do a proper coffee, you know, so.
You're going to Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, sab. Sab?
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you, Sab. Have a great day, huh?
Can't get out this side.
Pure malenge. Okay, yeah, where to? In here. Okay.
I've eaten, but
Chocolate croissant looks pretty good.
3 cheese croissant I'm gonna get.
Do they have something a bit more sandwichy or?
A tall cafe latte.
any flavor like that?
No flavors.
Hey, actually, a latte, please.
Latte.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yes, grande.
Perfect.
I'll take a chocolate croissant.
I'm gonna do the 3 cheese croissant.
Guide was too kind to accept payment. We'll get him back on the tip. Oh, look at this. They do have actual coffee beans you can buy and all. New York cheesecake, famous around the world.
Did you all visit the Taj Mahal?
Yes.
Yes, that was lovely too.
So you all have seen the Taj Mahal?
We got there first thing in the morning, just before it flooded with tourists, you know, so we got a few good pictures and...
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yep, we were there first thing in the morning.
And the Red Fort we did as well. That was lovely.
Yeah, the Red Fort was really good.
I've still not seen the Taj. So, you know, when tourists come here, they end up seeing more of India than me.
Oh, it's funny that I have a friend in America who grew up in Bangalore, went to school in Mumbai, was
Yeah.
and she's never seen the Taj either. So I guess it's, and I have a friend that's never been from Chandigarh, that's never been to Mumbai.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you take these things for granted when you are germane to the culture, I think. You know, we've never really been to, we lived in New York for 10, 12 years, and we never went to the Statue of Liberty, which is a major tourist site. You know? But, you know, you kind of see it, and you're like, oh, I don't want to get in the boat and be with the tourists.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so much of that. I mean, the last time I went to the top of the Empire State Building was probably when I was 5 years old or something, you know?
Right, like we would never go to the top of the World Trade Center, you know what I mean? Like all the stuff that the tourists come to New York to do, we don't do. So same here for you, right?
Yes, I might.
If the Taj Mahal would have been in Dubai, I would have seen it.
Sure,
but,
of course.
You know, like, I have to now actually go to Agra, see the Taj.
Yeah.
It's a journey, right? And, you know, so... I wonder if they have a train that goes there. I guess probably connecting trains.
You have to go to Delhi and then down.
Yeah, probably Delhi as the hub and then down again, highway from Delhi to Agra was quite nice.
Yeah. The drive from Agra to Jaipur was really good, but then we went from Jaipur to Udaipur.
Oh, you did the Golden Triangle.
And Udaipur, the road was a highway, but they were so scary. The trucks, so many big trucks that were driving very aggressively, and then cows.
Cows, a guy walking across, and no, cha.
Get some good. Oh, this coffee tastes. It just tastes like home.
Yeah.
We've been here now 14 days, 13 days, so.
So, you have your own practice, or are you like working with one of the big fours or something?
No, I did all that stuff when I was younger, and now I have my own practice, so it's great. I have autonomy. I can, work. If I want to take a break and take my kids somewhere or something and come back and work late, so be it, That's a nice thing. I like to, I'm very committed to entrepreneurship, and this is a way for me to both be a professional and have my own business, so.
Right. So I've worked with EY.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like, I was thinking about getting the CA degree, but then I was also like, I said I would want to like eventually move out of India, and the dream country would be the US. So I said that if I'm going to like work there and probably do accounting, then I just do
parlay your accounting skills, right? Yeah, absolutely.
And get a CPA degree.
Yes, absolutely.
So you do that here?
You could take the test, certainly. I think you have to work for under a CPA and get them to sign off for you. So that's the tricky part,
No, I think once you get the CPA out here, then you can just
They don't have the requirement international. Back in the States, you have to spend X amount of hours, 150 hours or something, working for another CPA, as a mentor.
Like he's already done that.
Yeah, you've probably done that. So if you could find another CPA to sign off, you'd be. I'm going to get another coffee because that was so good. Would you want?
I don't want a whole one. Do you want to split one with me?
I could probably drink mine and half of yours.
Okay, well then that's good. Then get
Oh, would you like something as well?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Let him pay. You don't have any.
I think I've given up on the umbrella idea. I might as well just soak myself in the rains. Seems a bit self-defeating. Just hope I don't get poked in the eye. Ah, and there it is. First view of the gateway.
You want to walk along the...
Yeah, let's cross over, shall we? Mind the car.
You want to go inside the hotel as well?
Sure, yeah, it's up to you.
See the hotel.
Take a peek in really quick? Okay. Strange that they singled out this hotel as sort of the, striking against the elite or something. I don't know, Keep going this way?
Yeah, we'll enter from the main.
Okay.
You get all these boats out here to go to the Elephant Island.
Ah, yeah.
And then also to some of these other resort places, which are like about an hour away from Mumbai.
Nice. Oh yeah, I've heard of a few of them. I forgot what they were called, but
one very famous one is Alibag.
Alibag, yes, that's well known, right?
Yeah.
And I think in Elephanta Island they have the that famous statue that is the icon of Maharashtra, right? The three-faced goddess, which is like
so
the
Shiva,
logo.
Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva.
Yeah.
Shivaji.
And then sometimes you can also learn to sail here, or you can just go for sailing, or have a party on a boat.
Nice. I'm sure they don't want me filming. क्या खुशबू है, हाँ?
You should have stayed here.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, I would say, right? I mean, holy cow, lovely. So finely manicured in every degree. I wonder if that's the same artist. We went to Bukhara. Do you know this restaurant? In Delhi. It's a very famous restaurant in Delhi, and it had similar artwork.
Yeah, it's at the ITC.
ITC Maratha?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think once a famous artist came in or something, or star, and jotted something down on the tablecloth or the napkin or something, and now this is what they use as their logo, you know.
Okay.
Look at the chandeliers even, huh? Very lovely. Got John Lennon, Ravi Shankar, Bill Clinton. Oh boy, all the bigs.
Oh, Princess Davy.
Princess Davy stayed here. Wow, we're following her around India, it seems.
Yeah, in Jaipur.
Pandit Ravi Shankar.
We got James Bond.
No way. Oh my God. We in Udaipur they had the Palace Hotel, which was in that movie that he was starring in. You know what I mean? So yes, right. That's Wow.
Oh, look, Anushka.
Really? Anushka Shankar as well, huh? Conhe? This one? Which one? Who is this lady?
She is an author.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, all the signatures. Obama.
Chris Martin and
Oh yeah.
Shah Rukh
Rock
Khan.
stars, everybody. Hillary Clinton. But her emails.
Mick Jagger. Rolling Stones.
Oh, no way, Mick Jagger. I wonder what year that was.
Sons of the Wild with Obama.
Wow.
Now see, he's a respectable businessman. You know, the whole Tata Group, the Taj Hotel, which also belongs to the Tata Group.
Okay.
Respectable. The other business billionaire, Ambani.
Yeah.
Not so much, huh?
And
Why? What's the difference?
The business practices, right? I mean,
business practices, you know, like, I'll put it this way, Mr. Ratan Tata has class,
Yes.
the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that somebody there. That's
yeah. Shall we keep moving on? Wow. Khubsurat. My God, how lovely. Thank you. It should be okay, I think, you know. जी नहीं साहब बाय Everyone's taking photos, and you can see the great Taj there and the new Taj. The birds flying in front. So pretty and romantic and lovely. The actual gate itself.
Is Gateway of India, not to be confused with India Gate in Delhi.
Oh yeah.
Both monuments are built for separate reasons. India Gate is for the freedom fighters and the soldiers that lost their lives during the war and all. Whereas the Gateway of India is when Queen Mary and King George came to India for the very
visit.
first time back in 1912. And then this was made in 1919.
Wow. The rectors commemorate the landing in India of their Imperial Majesties King George V and Queen Mary on the 2nd of December. Wow. Amazing. Wow.
But no boats land here anymore.
Just for show now, right?
No.
Not functional?
Now only you have these boats.
Okay.
And then you have your private yacht or
that? Okay.
sailboats and all that you can take from here.
From here, okay.
But if you come on a cruise to Mumbai, then the cruise terminal is on that side.
On that side, okay. Interesting.
And a lovely view of the hotel as well.
Yeah.
And there's a restaurant up there, right?
Yes. So, lovely restaurant called Soup.
Get up there, right?
In his monsoon letter, the magnificent Indian poet Tagore said the screen of a thick downpour seems to put a cover over the world's official activities. And you know what? He was correct. I really feel honored to have seen Mumbai at her best, romantic and slowed down a bit by a cloak of cleansing rain. Anyway, enough waxing romantic. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.